Hello, friends. Welcome to Make Something Monday of Celebrate Women's Week. Today, we are going to decorate a pumpkin in the style of Yayoi Kusama. Yayoi Kusama is a very well-known female artist who lives in Japan. And it has been an artist since she was a little girl, and she was born in the 1920s. So she was in New York at the same time as Andy Warhol and a lot of other pop artists. She does a lot of work with dots. So she makes giant pumpkins covered in dots and rooms covered in dots. And if you have an opportunity to go see her work in a museum or a nature center or anything like that, I recommend you do. So today I'm going to show you how to make this little pumpkin in her style. The first thing you want to do is make some big circles going down the middle of each of the fat parts of the pumpkin. So I'll make mine and then I'll show you just like that. I'll do a couple of the other sides. So, and in your kit from the library, you'll get one of these pumpkins. Yours might be bigger or smaller. And you'll also get a marker. And the marker that we're going to give you is a permanent marker. So you do want to be careful with it. And especially with your furniture and your pets and your siblings. If you draw a mustache, it'll stay forever. Okay, so that's kind of the big ones. So next, on either side of the big ones, you want to make some smaller ones. Two, three, four. So, some other things that Yayoi Kusama does is she does some art installations, which is a really cool thing that you can go inside of and kind of be part of the art. And she does music and writing and other stuff too. And she is a living artist. So a lot of times when we study artists or think about artists who are famous, they're artists who aren't alive anymore. They're part of our history. But she's someone who's still alive. I think it's really important to celebrate and engage with the art of living artists. I don't know if everybody knows this, but I'm an artist besides being your librarian. And if you look at our website this week, you can see a lot of other vineyard women and all of the amazing things that they do. It's kind of, important to have these months where we recognize people in our population who aren't recognized as often as some other people. So there is the line of the smaller ones. The next thing we're going to do is make just little dots. Now, if you have a bigger pumpkin, you might want to make 4 rows instead of 3 rows like I'm doing. Yeah. So I encourage you to look at the newsletter and learn more about Yayoi Kusama and lots of other interesting women. All right. right, so that is how the pattern looks now. So now what I'm gonna do is go back with my pen and fill in the dots. So, Yayoi Kusama wanted to be an artist ever since she was a little girl. Do any of you want to be artists? And if so, what kind of artist would you want to be? Do you want to be a painter? Do you want to draw? There's other kind of artists too, like people who write music or sing or play instruments. All kinds of wonderful creative things you can do. And they're also really great to do just as a hobby, you know, just to help you think about other things or relax. Some people find doing art really relaxing and a good way to not think about things, to sort of be in the moment. Yayoi Kusama likes to do polka dots because she kind of sees us all as dots, and by making things with polka dots on them, she's kind of connecting herself or her objects to the whole world and the universe. You know, she sort of says the earth is a dot, if you think about it, and we're all dots that can be connected. There you go. So I'm just going to do this little part so you guys can see it. And another thing that you can think about doing is coloring in your pumpkin stem. And if you have a little whiteout at home, you could put a little whiteout at the very top of the stem, but you don't have to do that part. You can just make the stem black so that it goes with the rest of the pumpkin. So there we go. We have a little bit of our Yayoi Kusama pumpkin started, and I would finish the whole pumpkin. But the thing I would like to say is, as an artist, you can decorate it however you want, and I think she would really support that. Join us tomorrow for our guest storytime author, who is going to read one of her own books that have to do with being a woman and feminism. I hope that you enjoy Women's Week and learn a lot. See you later. Bye-bye.